Oh my God. Will it ever stop raining? Look at that. Only half my solar lights came on because it has been overcast and cloudy all day. This is just getting ridiculous. It's ridiculous, huh, Jazz? It's cold and wet and rainy, and it's May. It's supposed to be April showers bring May flowers, right? April showers, not Mayflower or May showers, April showers. Yeah, that's right. Hey guys, tonight I'm going to try something a little different. A few of you had suggested that I record my nightly skincare routine, and I thought, you know what, I like watching those myself. The only problem is I don't really have a consistent routine, and I don't consistently use any, particular products. I wash my face and I moisturize it. And every once in a while I'll do something, I'll tone it, or I'll put like a peeling thing on it or a mask or something. But um, I just wash it and moisturize it. Honestly, that's all I ever do. I do it twice a day. I do it in the morning and I do it in the evening. But I'm going to go ahead and do that and film it so you can see what I look like. But while I'm doing it, I wanted to talk to you about a few things. And was it it wasn't my last video, the video before that. I asked if you guys had any questions, to leave them in the comments and I would answer them. So you did. And I thought I would answer those questions while I do this, because it's probably going to be boring, especially for the guys. But guys can benefit from skincare routines too, especially as you get older. It's important. And I've always had not the greatest skin, I'll be honest. I have acne in high school, and I have large pores, and I have all the stuff that comes with aging. But, for the most part, I feel like it could be a lot worse. You know what I mean? I had an aunt who, God bless her, she was an amazing woman, but she had deep, deep lines in her face at a young age. And I don't know if it was genetic or, I know she drank and she smoked, and they say those things contribute to, the condition of your skin. And that's the only thing I can think of, but I never seen anybody else like that. It was pretty bad. So, yeah, I'm thinking it was genetic. And to be honest with you, some people have really good skin and they don't have to do anything. And then I've seen other people that are using all kinds of products and doing all sorts of things, and their skin's still not that great, so ultimately I think it's genetic and your diet, and smoking and drinking does contribute to it. So let me take all my rings off and all my jewelry, and now I feel naked without all this on, but I don't want to get it all wet. So okay, so we're going to do that, and then I will pin my hair back, get it out of the way. Oh, I look lovely, don't I? Yeah. Take my earrings off. Now I'm going to have to take my glasses off so I can see, because I'm blind as a bat. Okay, so now I'm going to clean. And I just bought this stuff. I haven't used it yet. It's deep clean. I like to get stuff at like Ross's or TJ Maxx. They always carry some really cool stuff that I've never seen before. And that's usually where I get my cleansers and moisturizers. I've got this stuff, and it smells really good. And then I have this for moisturizing. It's called Wrinkle Rewind Cream. I don't know if it can actually do that, but it's okay. I like a lighter moisturizer. I don't like anything that's real heavy. But tonight we are going to do something a little bit thicker, a little bit more heavy. I think it's called Slugging. Have you guys heard of that? Well, we're going to give that a try. So let me get the water hot. Anyway, while I'm getting ready to wash my face, yeah, hot water. Some of the questions that you guys asked, I wish I should have wrote them down so I know who said what, but somebody wanted to know how I remain so happy and upbeat considering all the health issues and financial issues and the crap that I've gone through. And honestly, I don't know. I think that's genetic too. I think some people just tend to be happier than other people. I hate it when people say, It's a decision. You have to decide to be happy. No, because there was a period of time when I was very unhappy. I went through a really bad depression, and I didn't choose that. I wasn't choosing to be unhappy. And my mom had died. I was very, very unhappy. And it took me a long time to pull out of that one. I mean, I eventually did, but it took a while. So yeah, when I hear people say, happiness is a choice, not always. There's sometimes where things are just bad and you're going to be unhappy. It's just, I just know that eventually it'll pass. I have very sensitive skin. Even getting it wet turns it red. Yeah, I did a facial mask a while back. I don't know if you guys saw it. I looked like my face was on fire. It takes a while for it to calm down. So, okay, we're going to put a few pumps of this on. I love the smell of this one. It smells really good. I like a clean smell. And I have really large pores. But you know what I read about large pores? It's actually a good thing. They say because, your pores produce oil, and the larger your pores are, the more oil you produce. And so it kind of counteracts the drying and the wrinkles. Who knew? Because growing up as a teenager, it was terrible. I always wanted a nice porcelain smooth face, and I had a big old giant pored face like the moon, and which is a reason I can't wear foundation. I could never wear any kind of foundation because it just, settles in my pores. It looks awful. So I wear eye makeup and that's it. I can't wear any kind of facial, creams or powders. Yeah, it just looks awful on me. Plus I have a hairy face. I have like peach fuzz all over my face. And yeah, I've tried to wear foundation before and it just is not flattering on me at all. Okay, so what was another question? Oh, where did I live? What state did I live in before California? I'm from Nebraska. Omaha, Nebraska. I'm a Midwestern through and through. Even though I've lived in California most of my life, I'll always love the Midwest. Always. That will always be my second home. Absolutely love it there. I go and visit family periodically, and it's beautiful. I think it's absolutely beautiful. Some people hate it. I think it's gorgeous, especially when it's in spring or whatever. I don't like tornado season, and I don't like all the snow they get. But other than that, and the humidity. But the humidity is supposed to be good for your skin. So, okay, so now my face is clean. Put my glasses back on so I can see what I'm going to be using now. Okay, encapsulated retinol wrinkle rewind cream from Advanced Clinicals. Directions: lightly pat a nickel-sized amount of cream and massage gently in an upward motion. Use daily in the morning and at night. Well, that's what I do. Okay, so we'll put this on next. Okay, what was another question? What was my secret to a long marriage? I've been married for 43 years. What's my secret? Well, I'll tell you, if I knew there was a secret to it, I'd write a book and make $1 million, right? There's really no secret. I think part of it is just dumb luck. I found somebody that's willing to put up with me. Neither one of us are perfect, but we've managed to put up with each other all these years. I think one of the most important things, though, I think, in a good marriage is having a sense of humor. It gets you through a lot, being able to laugh at things. And we give each other space. We're both very independent. We both do our own things. We're not joined at the hips, which is fine. I know some couples that are, and that works for them. I would have killed him by now. He would have killed me. We have to have space. We do different things. We like different things. We do have some things in common, and that's fun. We like to go to concerts together, and we have a similar diet we follow. We're both into health, and you know, we both like our kids and our grandkids, we both like them. And so, you know, it's nice to have a common interest, common bond. So, yeah, that's my secret, if you can call it that. Okay, I've done the moisturizer. Now, the thing with slugging is, you know, you use the moisturizer first, and then you're supposed to go over it with a layer of Vaseline. And the Vaseline holds in the moisturizer. Vaseline by itself is not a moisturizer. You have to put a moisturizer on under it, and then you go on over top of it with this, and this is going to seal it in overnight. You know, you wouldn't want to do this during the day because you're going to have a greasy face. But supposedly, this is supposed to be really good for your skin. I know as a teenager, I would never have put this on my skin, you know, clogged my pores and caused acne and all that stuff. Hopefully I'm past that stage. I'll find out in the morning, right? Got a hair on my finger. You know, funny story. Well, not really that funny. When I was a teenager, my older brother told me that Vaseline was a great conditioner, hair conditioner, and that, you know, to put that on my hair. Me and my cousin, we were like 15, 14, 15. We used a whole jar of Vaseline, just rubbed it in our hair, just soaked it, you know. Waited about, or I actually think we left it in overnight. Then the next morning we went to wash it out. It would not come out. It would not come out. We tried everything. It for days. I couldn't even go to school. It was so bad. And finally, my dad went to some beauty supply house and had to get some special shampoo to take it out. We used Tide. We just everything. And turned out my brother just said it as a joke. We still laugh about it. Well, he does anyway. I never did get him back for that. Okay, so that's it. That's my skincare routine. And then I'll do the same thing in the morning, except I won't do the Vaseline thing. I just wash it and put on moisturizer. And in the summertime, I might put on a little bit more. I do use there's one product that I do like, and it's from, or well, a whole series, The Ordinary. I don't know if you've heard of that. It's very inexpensive. They have a whole line of stuff, and I have been using this for a while, and I like it. I do use this on a fairly regular basis. I use the niacinamide, yeah, and that's supposed to be really good for your skin. And then this is a peeling solution, an exfoliation facial, and you only need to use this like once every 2 weeks. Supposedly it kind of like burns off the top layer skin. It's very, very mild though. It's not like that, but it's supposed to help reduce fine lines. And yeah, I use that and this. I like them so far. You know, I mean, they don't make me break out or turn my face bright red, so I'm happy with them. So yeah, that's it. And tomorrow I'll wash it off and we'll see if my skin's any smoother, if it erased any wrinkles. I don't know what it's supposed to do. I do get dry patches, and honestly, it's not as bad since I've been doing the carnivore diet. That's really helped with that. It really has. It's made a difference in my skin. That was one of the benefits. So, okay, well, I guess that's it for tonight. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, I didn't answer all the questions. I didn't bring my laptop in here, so I don't even remember all the other questions. So if there's some I missed, I will answer them in the next video. So you guys have a good night or good morning. Whenever I post this, I'll probably post it tomorrow morning. Probably. Okay. Anyway, leave me a comment. Let me know. Give me a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in the next video.